on my dad from my lyrics in my room. So my sister was snitch. She was like, "Ooh, they got the cuss words on the paper." I was like 11, 12. My dad whooped my ass. I was like, "Damn." I forgot how that rhymed, man. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I still remember that shit. How many years later? It's a rap that you never heard before. Disclaimer. Hey, your mom is a filthy dirty whore. That's all I remember. I said something like some getting money, getting more. And that's all I remember for real. Yeah, that's 3 lines I love life. See, yeah, wow. And when we started out, because I didn't want to do music at first. Like I wanted to play balls, but it was damn near like when I realized I wasn't gonna play ball, even though I was ranked this shit. Like I was like, bro, I gotta do something else. What do I always do? But I don't really notice me doing other than drawing because I used to draw every day. Thousands of books and papers filled up to the brim. But I was like, right, I was or music. So it started out YouTube beats on an iPod. Just rapping and my homies on the block. And I'm shit. A couple plates on a cool lady or shit like that. And I realized like early that music, that's a hard industry to get into because, close people gonna doubt you too. So I had to realize like, okay, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it for me. So I stopped like rapping around people. I started trying to learn the business, going on YouTube or whatnot, or what was it the business at that time. We talking about the 2015, 2016. So nowadays there's more videos on getting willing to together and me and Penny and Bat, and I contribute to that. But like I had to start telling people that I made music because I'm really locked in. So it was just a year of lock in. Kind of like out here, how I'm doing that calendar shit. Like it was in a year. I was 16. I started really like taking it seriously. Just got noticed doing it by like your family and shit like that. And with their connections, they helped me like get signed on my first year or a year later. Or I didn't really feel like I was signed. Like I was just like, all right, like I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because I already had the mindset like I ain't really gonna sign no deal. I'm just in my closet recording. And man, what that shit called? Audio wave or something like that. I was on a sound recording, or I mean, a video recorded, video editing software before I was even like posting all that shit. So I was just like putting my clips together on my sound, like really tracking shit before. Or I like record on my phone and then try to clean it up, try to put like a reverb, a sound effect on that shit. That's all I wanted, and I still got them songs to this day. Like it was just too many hits for Power Four, but nah. If you watch the interview I did West, I was like, yeah, I did 200, 300 songs before I got signed. Like they're just in the vault shit. And so I was really building my craft up at first, and then most of the labels that really wanted to put singles. They really followed the formula well. Like I said, but you only drop a tape when you got your fan base like raving. So you want to give your fan base a lot of war. You want to give them something to rave about. And you don't want to be a one trick pony. So you're gonna hear a lot of different sounds on my music and my cadence. A lot of people don't like me. I switch my voice, but I'm like, bro, I came up with rock and rage shit and before rap too. And I'm Jamaican, so that makes it even worse. Like I have so much like flavor and sound cadence to give on my sound. I can't even begin to go name people. I'm gonna be here sitting here all day. 3 days grace. Nirvana. Also, Marilyn Manson. Like we could go all fucking gay for real. I'm not even do that to y'all. I really like hip hops. I grew to like hip hop later in my teens, like and I'll say like I was 13, 14. I grew to really recognize that damn, this is an industry that people love and it surrounds our everyday life, believe it or not. How there's a music industry that surrounds everything about for entertainment, everything. So that's another reason why I love this game. I love the space. Just close with my friends around. I'm in past school. Then how that affected me, it made me more vigilant. That made me want to understand my anger a little bit, just understand myself more. Reflect that in everything I do now, but maneuver it as well. And just, cope. I know I'm still learning how to deal with that. In terms of that, just find a peace, man, because everyday activity is just an element.
I just find a whole ways to learn about myself and the world around me. That's how I find peace ultimate and being a phony, not being more overly indulged in my world, finding about different cultures and different aspects of life. That's how I found peace traveling, show love. So, despite part times or failed relationships that I had in my life, while I still make it my business to show love, to be a giver, and be of service, of servitude to the world around me. Just being more intentional with it, you know, not neglecting myself in the process. So that's how I cope with life experiences, death, trauma. It's just fun with creative ways to express it and learn from them. Inside of myself now, I in California, man. I ain't never thought I was gonna be out here chasing my dream, but always had dreams of being in Cali. And when I first came out here in 2021, just a whole new world for me. I just gave myself, new experiences in the world, and I always knew that I'm going to come back. No pun intended, but I do also see myself as a nomad because I'm always constantly on the move. So, you know what I mean? I guess it's only natural. But, I want multiple houses, not only out of the country, but Cali, Atlanta, all that. I just always want to be moving around. I don't want to be in one place because I don't know if that's a testament to my trauma either. Because I was always moving around for my dad and my mom and shit. So my dad got full custody, and just all everything that we went through, the fire and the battle. But this also my career. Like I don't see myself like just doing music and then living in Mississippi or some shit. Nah. I want to be in the big cities. I want to be in Cali. I want to be in Sid City. I want to be Florida. I want to be New York. I want to be overseas, Turks and Caicos. Like I want to be. I just want to move around, just see myself in new experiences, keep my soul fresh, keep my mind at ease, keep it everything fresh and new. And I want that for my family too, and the family that comes after that. So I'm just glad I could be in California, setting those seeds not only for my peace, but for my family and those around me who, do see, the goodness that I'm spreading and how I attack Henry Gay and how much I want to be muted, not only for myself and to do it for the next generation. I mean, you know where I'm at. Where I'm always at in nature. I always finance everywhere. Like, especially when you're an independent artist. They don't really tell you much about growing up. With my move, I was, freshman year college. Yeah, because in between your career fields, I didn't really know like thing about business, the game, basic registration, about like with how much studio time when I be plus mixing and mastering, like it's just a whole lot. So obviously just the business side, I didn't know that was the side that, I had to be keenly observant of. Yeah, when I first thought I just wanted to sound like my favorite rapper. I just wanted to get my emotion, my and pain out some way somehow, and also like an influencer. I can't really say much more than that. So on that context, well, it's like once you know the business and everything gets fostered by, music starts to make sense. You start to realize you have to develop a sound. You have to have a team. You have to have a plan of action. Now you also have to follow the formula, which is the trends coming up when the times and what everybody's listening to. That's the favorite sound, but also still being green or authentic. So I'll say, you haven't been true to you. Well, who are you? Then so you can figure out who you are, dude. Yeah, if you're not putting in the reps. So y'all putting those 10,000 out, you're going to density over time. That's why don't tell you to work. It's not just you don't go in the studio or just sit down and track for 2 hours and once it's going to be different. Well, they're going to approach it different. I want to keep it general. Otherwise, sound like painful or jealous, but it's a true being when. Okay, one thing I always say just to make that really sense was just how you perceive on the outside. It's a true saying and feel different feelings about others, or there might be certain disputes, or it might just be a disconnect. You're on a more time in your life or you're in a chapter, and certain individuals don't fit that mold. And it's not any animosity or bad blood, but it's just more so like you're trying to create a career for yourself, you're trying to create a name and an image, and you're trying to do it for your family. So More so, I would say that's really something to be original for. The closest ones may not be supporting you, and they'll be putting more chum than doing. Mostly, Nick is going to be the one supporting you, not going to be the one supporting you. It could be a select few, what that is a thing that you should be keenly observant of. Just saying that again, but you're gonna get your main support for those you know who are on the same mind frame as you, even if you guys just met yesterday or however long you knew each other, just growing connections. That's one thing in the music space that I seen, dog in the support. And when I got support, etc. Like there are some people that we get into partnerships for only their gain or what they can see thing in your out of it. You're in the music space and learn that you're in it for you. That was something I had to learn the hard way. Just being part of different other independent labels and who are not as locally known, but not a buzz for itself. And I put more of my energy toward building up the label or the owners, etc. Instead of investing in my career, investing in me, and then from those fruits, investing into that for seeing what I could have contributed. So that was a mistake. You don't want to be around certain individuals who have a bad rep because that could also pass on to you as well, even unknowingly, or even if my toxicity you told one to it. Certain energy coming my way, which didn't align with the original purpose I started music was because of the love, the support of my community, to spread good energy. Went a little bit deep in that one. That was one of the things that my label outstretched. Them being an independent label, they still taught me the value of like getting your business in order, etc. And so you don't want to just be posting on SoundCloud or YouTube and not or just posting snippets on TikTok. Does that also you want to make sure you're getting your accountable royalties globally? So the song trust, and also you're registering your music and your works on BMI or if you're an ASCAP person in M2. And ultimately there are a lot more of independent distributors that you can go through. Like I did a collab today with A-Ball. He also offers distribution through video. So that's cool too. So just going off that note right now, as y'all can see, I haven't been posting like my newest songs or releases on streaming platforms because I am going through a legal dispute with our DistroKid. It's more private, so I'm trying to settle with them, outside of any judicial court. But right now, it's still going on. But I do plan on getting music released with a new distributor because, I have millions of streams on DistroKid, but I haven't been compensated the correct royalties, and that money could have done wonders for my career. So that's another reason why you want to make sure that your music is registered properly, even though I had no issues with the distribution side, but just you want to be aware of who your distributor is. So that's another reason why. But yeah, it is. We is going to, be dropping The Last Outlaw 2 and 3 on streaming platforms once we get that dispute fixed. And then also another tape that I've been teasing. If you peep my captions or whatever, if you actually pay attention, keenly observing, going there again, then teasing another one. And I feel like this is the first time, like, I've been doing a lot of cartoon art, but it's the first time I'm like going commercial with my sound. So like, I'm interested to see where this goes. This 30 mil because I got that offer when I went on tour ATL, and my worth is way more than that. That was like Foster Fizzly. So value, you gotta know this value. Like value is priceless. You can't put a price tag on prior worth. If you know your worth, all right, you could get bought. Just me. Value is essential. Value is key. Red Lobster, you want to be roof good. It's gonna take a little while, especially if you're doing it independently. But won't always want to limit yourself on independent partnerships. Okay, employee. That's why I emphasize like mad partnerships. Cause you want to be able to like discern. I'm not saying just ready, set, go. Like me, I didn't really care. Like if you did music, you fuck with my music, I'd let you work with me. But like, we gotta have like, what do you lead around with that? What do you know that you're missing, or how can we be help? You're gonna do it fun, but yeah, pursue it. Look at it as a career. Look at it as something that I want to progress in. You gotta set goals. You want to eventually have a merchandise. You want to be 50 Cent. Want to create shows, the entertainment. Do you want to basically dive into sound? Do you want to help others find their sound? And then you got to find your niche. Who is your age? Like, who is your demographic? Who was the age group that's trying to influence and your demographic, etc. So all that comes into play. And I was, doing all that research early from when I was still in high school and shit after I graduated. So the analytics is something important that you want to know to do early. And you don't want to just, especially like the mechanical royalties and all that. That's something that you want to first start out doing, because most of my songs, like my first singles, like Three, She Likes Me, Dice, all of those are just like singles that was in the vault. So you can have a hit sitting in your vault right now, but can you promote it? Can you get paid from it? What are you gonna do if you blow up? Because I felt like I was on top of the world for like a month or two. So much so that I didn't do fall semester. I took a gap after my freshman year because I blew up on Instagram or whatever. Like, I got 1.1 million plays on Dice, and I just felt like I was on top of the world for like, I think I said 2 months, but it felt like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And then after that, I wasn't getting the same love and all that. But I wasn't a fool. Like, I was trying to build businesses, like my food business, So Flow Good. If y'all know So Flow Good, it first started out as A's Bakery. So and then it transitioned to So Flow Good. So, but be on the lookout for another venture too. I was also trying to make my podcast. My first podcast, I forgot what it was called, but it eventually transitioned to the Buzz on A Block, sponsored by Man Recruiting Community Radio. Shout out Nick, shout out Phil, of course. But yeah, I was trying to do a lot of stuff. I was trying to be a barber. I was trying to find what trades to get into. So I wasn't just limiting myself. Okay, I'm in college. I'll be pediatrician or doctor, or whatever. I was in biology, in the medical field, and I didn't limit myself to just that. I kept trying to find myself, even if I didn't feel like that's just what being a leader is about. So more so, you want to be a leader of your life. You want to figure out every little thing that you need. You don't want to feel like you need somebody to, I don't know, not every step of life, or you're dependent. So that's why I stress the independent route so much, because it goes full circle. It's a whole camaraderie of not only what you do on the physical side, but from mental to spiritual.
Got it in the session, you already know. How you feeling? How you feeling?
They're not ready.
They're not ready.
They ain't ready. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, excited. I've been in the studio about a year. So I don't think, listen, the way I flow, the way I rap, my cadence, everything is different. It's not what you expect. So that's me. You cannot put shit. You cannot choose pride on me. You cannot choose pride on me, cause I stand on my own business and I get to my own chicken. No matter how you spin it, every which way. Niggas greedy, I'm just trying to show the way. Hear them talking slick, talking about my get in the middle. So, it just come from an independent label and helping build the bricks up, and me being one of the cornerstones for that label. It helped me, get to where I'm at, and how the value is on hard work. But for hard work, like, you gotta know your value, what you're willing to put in, because what you put in is what you get out.
Exactly. That's the most important part.
Stories live. Stories live. Stories. Stories living lives we taking far. What we heard, that's the difference. Stories living lives we taking far. What we heard, that's the difference. We heard, that's we heard. My business gather my. Stories living lives we taking far. shit, that's why I need to take that. Apologize, this shit, he coming back around, but yeah. Coming back around, but yeah. If you wanted to be a day, then maybe around, but yeah. Around, but yeah. Around, but if you wanted to be a day, then if you wanted to be a day, then maybe you should've played. Been up on this. If you wanted to be a, if you want, around, but if you wanted to be a day, then maybe you should've played. Been up on this grind, but folks. If you want, if you want, shit, he coming back around, but if you wanted to be a day, then maybe you should've played. Been up on this grind, but folks still ain't that paid. Got it, now I'm here, independent, self-made. Said I got it from the gutter, no I did not have it made. Bought the block with cold sack, out the jungle like I'm tack. No, we ain't going outside, when it's the end I'm gonna be singing. Running all my plays, rehearse them, I don't use X and O's. No, I made it my own flow, nobody did this before. So you can't not say that young, and you still afloat. It's imperative that takes some time and indulge and choke. Hope I don't say the wrong thing, and the people lose the hope. But we still tell us our stories, I don't care how you cope. Paid it all along, spit the grip on these damn results. How you spit down if your boss gotta pay the cost. See that shoot a minute, why the hell you out here looking soft? I'm up in the corner like shut up in the earth like salt. I gotta step back from your body, something about your father's off. Sure enough, it's infiltration, you in the maze and you got lost. We don't do the hokey pokey, all the hard. Hey, when it's the end, I'm gonna be. Hey, when it's the end, I'm gonna be saved. Running up. First of all, use X and O's. So I made it my own flow. Nobody did this before. You can't not say that, young. Hey, when it's the end, I'm gonna be saved. So I use X and O's. So nobody did this before. Hey, gon' steal the flow. Spots and plays, cause we just see the trenches, we just say no bitches. Cause niggas wanted to end me, or because I'm a fucking image. Them niggas wanted to end me, or because I'm a fucking image. Eating carrot spinach, every night chicken and rice, change my diet. Might slide with thanks. Metaphorically, this is poetry. Coincidentally, every time I take an L, I get up. There ain't no enemy. Don't got no enemy. No, it's a friend of me. But I keep it close. Won't brag or boast. Only throw that flow away. Everyone at a time. What if you do the most? Gotta cut you off. You wish and hope. You hope and wish.
What should it be called? Circus Parade.
This ain't no ogre king, might slide with tanks. Metaphorically, this is poetry. Coincidentally, every time I take it down, I get You wish and hoping, you hoping wishing. Should've stayed to my left. I remember days I talked about rocking the bezel, called it chimney. Coincidence, everyone had timing. But if you do the most, gotta cut you off. You wish and hoping, you hoping wishing. Should've stayed to my left. I remember days I talked about rocking the bezel, called it chimney. K, baby, rolling check my temperature, I couldn't settle. Can't do what I do, can't see what I see. Even if I was on top, I sure you could not even be. So you could not even be, could not even be. We pull up so smooth, change your mood. You can't play this for no fool. You can't play this for no fool. You can't play this for no fool. Every time from the stomach, you can't rest. If I sleep, rest, stay at home. Should've seen, sit on this morning cold. Hungry, good plot, I need it. You can't play this for no fool. You can't play this for no fool.